Hey guys, how you doing? Ravi, Mayar here. I'm at the Merchant of Magic, my first time here. I've always wanted to come here, right? And really enough, I did a show last night in Portsmouth, and I called up Tim and Dom, and they invited me out here. So listen, guys, I get this asked all the time. What is the biggest fear of pickpocketing? What is the biggest fear? And my answer to that is it's similar to any art that we do. What's the biggest fear of magic? What's the biggest fear of pickpocketing? It's getting caught. Right? So how do you learn to be fearless? How do you learn not to worry about that? Right? Well, in regards to pickpocketing, in my workshops, and if you guys are interested, I do a pickpocketing and hypnosis workshop called Mayar Approach to Pickpocketing and Hypnosis. But for me, I think the key ingredient, the way I teach it, is learning it backwards. Now, this is going to sound really weird. The biggest fear about pickpocketing is walking up to someone, sizing up a mark, a person, and then I have to go into their pockets. I have to go into the pocket. And oh my God, I'm sweating. I have to go in their pockets. And people get fearful of that, getting caught. Oh, my hand's in the pocket. The guy knows he's going to hit me. He's going to get mad. What's he going to say, right? That's the biggest fear. So how do you limit that, right? What I do in my workshop, I teach my students, is to learn it backwards. And this is going to be very weird. I tell them to put their hand in someone's pocket for no reason and leave it there. Now, when I show people this, I told Don earlier, they laugh. Because it is funny. Put your hand in someone's pocket and leave it there. And it's awkward. And it is funny. Right? But do it once. Do it 100 times. Do it 1,000 times. What you do is you're creating reference points to that process of putting your hand in someone's pocket. Also, you're getting used to clothing, from dress trouser to jeans and stuff like that. And you're limiting yourself of fear because you're learning it backwards. You go put your, now I mentioned this at Blackpool a couple of years ago when I was there, and people were coming up to me and putting their hands in my pockets, right? And they would just leave it there. Right? I turned around and I go, "What are you doing?" I go, "What you taught me," right? And it was funny because they were kind of getting me back, but they were learning at the same time. They were removing their fear from pickpocketing. The biggest fear is getting caught. How do you remove that? Learn it backwards. Put your hand in someone's pocket for no reason and leave it there. And then just enjoy it. It'll be funny, it'll be awkward. Once, 100 times, 1,000 times. You have now created reference points of understanding as to how to achieve and remove that fear. Thank you guys. Enjoy.